Hello, class. I bet you can't guess who I am. If you guessed Goldilocks, you were right. This is Goldilocks from the story we read a few weeks ago. So, before I begin this lesson, you'll want to get a partner. If you have a brother or sister around, or if you have a friend in the neighborhood, or if your parent wants to work on this with you, that's okay too. So make sure you grab someone that you can work on this activity with, and it'll make it a lot more fun. Pause the video and go get somebody. All right, did you get somebody? Perfect. Now we're ready to learn about today's lesson. Are you so excited? So today we're going to be talking about stories, just like we talked about Goldilocks and the three bears, and the story that happened with her and the journey she went through in that story. We talked about the main idea and the different things that went on in that story. Who remembers that? Perfect. Okay, so today let's just take a little refresher and remind ourselves what the main idea is and watch this video.
Working out the main idea. Working out the main idea of a text is an important skill because it helps us to better understand what we're reading. When determining the main idea, ask yourself, what is the main point the author wants me to know? Let's look at some strategies that can help us determine the main idea. Use titles and headings. If the text has a title or headings, they normally provide clues as to the main idea. Look at the title of this text, Growing Animals. The main idea of this text is something to do with animals and growing. It's a good start, but we'll need to use some other strategies to be more accurate. Use topic sentences. The strategy for working out the main idea of a passage is to look at the topic sentence. A topic sentence is the first sentence of a paragraph and provides the main idea. This topic sentence tells us the paragraph will probably be about animals that grow in different ways. This confirms our prediction from earlier that the paragraph will have something to do with animals and growing. Use concluding sentences. Concluding sentences can also provide clues as to the main idea. The last sentence of a paragraph is usually a concluding sentence. The last sentence of this paragraph reads, "The different ways animals change as they grow is fascinating." It matches the topic sentence and the title and confirms that the main idea of this paragraph is that animals grow in different ways. Look for repeated ideas. Let's practice this strategy with a new text. This text doesn't have a title or headings, and because it's not an information text, it doesn't have topic or concluding sentences. But if we read this text and think carefully about it, we can start to see that an idea is repeated. The main idea seems to be that Claire was relaxed on a beach that she had all to herself. All these strategies are important to know, as not all strategies will always work. Besides, using multiple strategies together will help us build a more accurate main idea. Working out the main idea is easy.
Okay, great. Does everybody remember what the main idea is now that we talked about a few weeks ago? Nod your head yes if you remember, or shake your head no if you don't remember. Okay, perfect. Most of you remember about the main idea, which is going to be so helpful in today's activity. Who wants to know what we're doing? We're going to be making our own finger puppets, just like I showed you about my finger puppet with Goldilocks here. You're going to be making your own for the story we'll be reading today. The story we'll be reading is When Grandma Gives You a Lemon Tree. It's going to be so exciting. So what I want you to do as we prepare for this story is, as we're reading it, think about what the main idea is. Think about what the author is trying to tell us, what are some repeated patterns, and what is the main purpose of the story, okay? So let's go ahead and read When Grandma Gives You a Lemon Tree. All right, class, let's read our story. When Grandma Gives You a Lemon Tree, written by Jamie L.B. DeHaan and written by Lorraine Rocha. You were hoping for one of these: a robot dog, a drone, a computer, phone, remote control car, headphones. But surprise, it's a lemon tree. What should you do when Grandma gives you a lemon tree for your birthday? First of all, act excited. Your face should look like this, not this, and definitely not this. Next, say something polite. Try, "Thank you, just what I needed." Keep smiling until Grandma leaves or falls asleep, and do not harm your lemon tree. Don't drop it off a bridge, tie it to your birthday balloons, or play ding dong ditch the lemon tree. Now listen closely, this is important. Place your lemon tree in a sunny spot. Be careful not to overwater, and prepare for battle against intruders. When winter arrives, keep your lemon tree warm, then wait and wait and wait some more. Once the snow melts, it's time to bring your lemon tree back outside. Well done. Sure, you can decorate the lemon tree or hide behind it. Come out wherever you are. But you know what's even more fun? Picking lemons. Woohoo! Pick them, slice them, squeeze them. Come on, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze-a-roo. Ta-da! You have lemon juice. You didn't think I'd leave you with lemon juice, did you? Of course not. Remember those gifts you were hoping for? It's good you're staying focused. Gather these items: lemon juice, water, a pinch or handful of sugar, and 4 flashy lemonade stand. Cue a dazzling smile and cha-ching! Count your cash and head to the store. Now you can finally buy exactly what you want. Something you can really enjoy and share with others too. Great! Now that we've read this story, we can move on to our activity. Who enjoyed the story? Raise your hand. I enjoyed it too. I love lemonade, and I remember having lemonade stands in the summer. So now we can talk about the main idea. So I want you to pause the video and talk with your partner, your friend, your brother or sister, or your parent, or whoever's with you, and talk about what you think the main idea is and write it down. Okay, great. Now that we've talked about the main idea, I want you to hold up your paper to the screen so I can see it. I want to see what you guys think the main idea is. Remember, there's no wrong answers. I just want to know if you can guess the main purpose of the story. So show me your papers and let me see what you wrote. All right, wow, you guys are doing so good. You're writing some great things about the main idea of this story. Perfect, great job. Now that we understand the main idea, I bet you we can come up with a fun activity to demonstrate to the class that we know what the main idea is. So for this activity, you're gonna need a few materials. Make sure you have these things. Print out the paper puppets I sent you. Grab some colorful paper. Get some scissors and some markers. Okay, and remember, you don't have to have just those supplies. If you have any yarn, googly eyes, ribbon, buttons, anything you want, you can add it to today's activity. Okay, I'm going to show you a quick demonstration on how to make the finger puppets.
Start by cutting out the puppets. Make sure you keep the bottom part so you can wrap it around your finger. This part is a little tricky and you might want to have an adult help you, but you're going to take that bottom part, wrap it around into a circle shape, and tape it so it doesn't come apart. This might take a few seconds because it is a circle getting the tape through. Try your best, it doesn't have to be perfect, and then you can put it on your finger like this.
For this last part, we're going to be making the background because we're going to be doing a full-on puppet show. Who's excited for that? Me? All right, so for my example, because I did Goldilocks and the Three Bears, I did this. I did the woods that she was in. Remember that? I drew the house, the three bears over here. I drew the big bowl of porridge, medium bowl, small bowl, and then I drew the beds. And I tried to add as much detail to this as I could. Remember when we talked about detail? Perfect. Now, get your paper, your markers, your pens, pause the video, create your puppets, create your background, and come back to the video and we'll put it all together.
Did you guys make your backgrounds? Wow, they look so good. Show me them. Wow, I can really tell that you were trying to show the main idea of the story. Great, now that you have your puppets and your background, we can do our puppet show. Great, who's ready? Make sure you got your partner, your puppet, your background, set it all up, and show that you understand the main idea of the story. You can use some main words that they might have said in the story, maybe some things, some actions that they did in the story. Act it out. I want to see it.
Wow, you guys did amazing with your puppet shows. I think you guys did a phenomenal job at showing me the main idea of the story of when Grandma gives you a lemon tree. Wasn't that so much fun? You guys did amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. Perfect. Now, before we go, let's have a quick discussion with our partner about why the main idea was important to this story and how we showed it in our presentation. So pause the video one last time, have that discussion with your partner, and that will be it for today. Wow, we're all done with this activity. You guys did so good. I hope you learned more about the main idea of the story. You got to read a fun story, and you're going to do a fun art activity and show what you know. So go out there and keep showing what you know. Good job, guys.